What's up, everybody? So tonight is Cruisin Grand night. This is one half of an event hosted by the Schooners Car Club. Tomorrow morning and afternoon they've got a car show out at Ponca Lake. But tonight we're kicking it back old school and we're gonna go cruise the main drag. They blocked the street off. They don't let anything in. They don't let anything in but classic cars and motorcycles, antique automobiles, that kind of stuff. It's really a pretty cool night. We're gonna go do a couple laps. I don't know, I may post up and do a live on the side through TikTok, you never know. When I was a teenager, this is what we did for fun on Friday and Saturday nights. It's part of what drives me to liking touring motorcycles. My obsession is just crushing miles. For no reason, just crushing miles. You don't have to be going fast to have a good time. Although, it helps sometimes. They got the herb festival going too. Yep, sure enough. This is a busy weekend for Ponca City. You got the herb festival going and everything. Cruise night, the herb festival, car show. It's busy. All right, let's go get registered. Got almost.
Hey, you got some insurance proof up there up?
Yep, sure do. That's why I stopped over there a second ago. I didn't have my app downloaded yet.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Don't reset. If you can see it real quick before it resets.
Great. Hey, the ladies up there.
Hey, the ladies up there? Which ladies?
One that will run at you with money.
Gotcha. Easy enough. They said y'all was the ones to pay.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what to do with them.
All right. This is kind of the bad part of this, because I got to keep the visor down while I'm doing this, just so I can see. PW bus truck combo? What in the world? Look at some of these cars, man. Yeah. Welcome to my Friday and Saturday night as a teenager. Now, of course, the sides of the roads are never cluttered up like this. still cool though. Dudes are killing. Love the Bel Air. I need some tunes. There you go, check that out. That thing's awesome. Yeah, welcome to Cruisin Grand. It usually draws a pretty good crowd. Of course, the people are more so here for the older classic cars than they are the motorcycles. I mean, let's call a spade, right? It's still cool though. Draws a big crowd from the community. Get to come out and check out some cars you don't get to see every day. Not to mention there's some cats out on bikes. I didn't even notice that was Jesse until I got by him. That's awesome. And most of these businesses kind of in this corner, you never see them even with their doors open until cruise night. Oh, no fucking way. So this was Friday and Saturday night for me as a kid. I cruising around, running the main drag. Of course, you know, we didn't get to run stop signs and stop lights and basically ignore most basic traffic laws and draw a giant crowd to watch us drive around, because who cares to watch a bunch of teenagers drive their cars in circles? There's a tank. Oh, that's freaking cool. Those chops look good. So it's kind of cool to try to keep some of this culture alive, because this used to be a big thing, you know, going cruising when Route 66 was the thing. Most towns had their, you know, their main drags, and it was usually Route 66. That's why it's called the Main Street of America, because it goes through the downtown of basically every small town along the way. And what did teenagers do on Friday and Saturday nights for decades? They got cruising main drag. Now, Route 66 doesn't go through Ponca City, but this is about the closest thing we got. But it's still cool to see some, you know, bits and pieces like this of the automotive culture kept alive. whether it's on motorcycles or cars, you know, whatever, it's still cool. Let's pull in here. Tell you what, these big old V-twins ain't made to be going parade slow forever. My right leg is on fire.
Best money ever spent.
We'll hop in behind these other bikes. That freaking chopper is stick looking. Take one last little lap here, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Gotta get to the restaurant and go meet the wife and kids for dinner. Not run over the pedestrians in the crosswalk. And on we go. You know, as much fun as it was to go out and cruise Grand for the night, it feels good to go faster than 10 miles an hour. We're set tomorrow for a car show. We're gonna go down and check that out, because why not? I think they have a category for motorcycles too. I'm not putting mine in it. This ain't a show bike. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the cruise. I'm meeting the wife and kids for dinner, so we'll see you tomorrow at the car show. Car show this way. Don't mind if I do. But first, we got to make a little detour before we get there. You see, when I walked out of my house this afternoon, I about stepped on about a 4-foot long snake sitting out next to my wife's car. So It's not a venomous snake, it's just a bull snake, but still, you know, I don't want a 4-foot long snake hanging out with my kids, particularly one that can be aggressive, you know, but they're not really aggressive. Like, they're not going to come chase you down and hunt you down. That's not what I mean. They don't like being handled, so if you pick them up, they bite. And I don't want a 4-foot long nope rope near my kids that likes to bite. Fortunately enough, the car show's out at the lake, so I'll just detour off into one of the wooded areas. We'll drop Mr. Snake off there and he can go do snaky things over there, because I don't want him doing snaky things in my yard. So drop a comment down below. How many more of you guys have ever had a ticked off snake in your saddlebag? Alright, we're going to pull off in here. Take him to the far side of the park. Man, there's a lot of people down here today. That's probably the car show. Well, it really makes some folks mad turning loose a snake down here today. Oh no. Let's park right here in the shade. Alright, so when I told you guys I had a ticked off snake in my saddlebag, I wasn't playing. He is not happy. Normally they kind of chill out after you get them in the pillar case, but that dude is mad. We're gonna walk him down over here to the tree line away from where everybody's at. We'll send him on his way to go do snaky things down here. This dude's the first time I've ever had one not just chill out when it gets in the pillowcase. And yes, he was irritated before I put him in the pillowcase. This snake he got a little more attitude than most of the other ones I've dealt with. So this is the third one I've caught in my neighborhood in a month. He's pretty fortunate. I know these snakes aren't harmless and they're not going to hurt anybody. I just don't want them around the kids, so. Here. Alright. As soon as he climbs out, we'll get a look at Mr. Snaky. There you go. So cool thing about these here bull snakes, I don't know if y'all can hear that on the camera, but they vibrate their tails like a rattlesnake, trying to mimic rattlesnake behavior. Alrighty, well, we're done here. Let's go check out some classic cars at the Schooners Car Show, shall we? Yeah, that is the third snake I've caught in the last month and a half out in our yard. I don't know what's going on, but I've only ever seen a snake that size once since we moved in there 9 years ago, 10 years ago. In the last month, I've caught 3 or 4 of them. Freaking crazy. Beautiful day at the lake. Looks like the car show is on the north side. Or the east side, I guess. We're gonna find us a place to park. I don't want to park up here. We'll come out and take a look at some of these older cars. Oh, car show? Follow the signs. Nice thing about being on a motorcycle, I can park where I want. Basically. Folks down here fishing. That is a hell of a crappie hole, by the way. At least it used to. I don't know how it is this year, but I have pulled a bunch of crappie out of that little hole right there. A bunch of bikes down here. We're gonna park next to the dumpster because it's shaded. I'm doing all the drawings for the prizes now, so we're getting towards the end of it, but that's all right. I'm just here to look anyway. All right, let's go check out some classics. All right, so I'm out walking around trying to figure out where I want to start recording at, try to get some shots of these cars, and then I see it, rat fink in the back of a pickup. I've always been a fan of the rat fink stuff, and not much has changed. It never fails. Every car show I've ever been to, even, you know, from a kid all the way to now, oh, this car is always here. Check it out.
Car number 74.
as you can see, I left my microphone unplugged from my camera, so voiceover it is for the end of this video. Anyway, I had a great time at the Cruisin Grand event and at the car show. And it's always cool to see them old cars out and about still. So I just want to say thank you for watching the video. And I truly mean that, because without you guys watching the videos, there wouldn't be a whole lot of point in me doing this. There's some pretty big stuff coming up in the future I'm pretty excited about. So make sure you click that subscribe button. And make sure you turn on the bell for the notifications and all that stuff. That way, you know, you don't miss the next video coming out from me. And I will see you guys out on the next ride.